Welcome in, gamers, to our amateur division. Tonight we have Copium versus Deception. We've got three great killers coming up. We've got Blight on ARP, Nurse on the Coal, Doc on the Wretched Shop for that tiebreaker. Joined with me tonight, my fellow casters on the lounge. We've got Gunther, Peps, and Mitch. How are all of you guys?
I'm excellent.
Doing pretty good myself.
Going well, gamer.
Cool. Are you guys keen to watch these games? I'm not gonna
I'm
lie,
very
I'm
excited.
pretty simp worthy for Mercy Death. So I'm really keen to see these games.
Yeah, so starting off LV Duck on Blight, which I've done a few scrims with him. He's like very good at this, like just holding middle gen, especially on ARP.
Yeah, and as you can see, we've got a pretty average Blight build with the pop, eruption, brutal, corrupt. As you can see, there's a split corrupt, no?
Yeah, this corrupt is very, very weird. 6, 5, and 1. That's a little bit strange.
I don't think I've ever seen a split corrupt on like both sides of the map. It's gonna make it a lot harder to defend gens.
I wouldn't be too happy about it if I was a level duck. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name.
If I were him though, he does have a very solid 4-gen on that bottom side of the map though. Like I would just sit back here and just relax, but he seems to catch, I think that was Hunter out on this bot side filler. Maybe he can get a nice juicy flick on here and manages to get it here. Ooh, I like that.
Very nice. I really was not expecting him to get that.
Hunter right now, doing the recording right now for the stream. And in these chase, so we're going to be critiquing him live right now. Going to be dropping that pallet. Nicely done by Hunter there. Good zoning there from the Blight. Pushing it back towards the tractor. And Hunter going to be going down in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate first chase, but I feel like they're still going to be able to get a lot of pressure just because of that bad corrupt spawn. Like, main might be almost popping already.
Yeah, but still, he's in his 4-gen, he's got the hook there, and these gens are not really progressed. I'm not really sure about the 7-gen, but I'm gonna have a look right now. And Hunter getting saved, and Double Duck choosing to kick the gen for some progression before maybe going to tunnel out Hunter. No, deciding to take the hit onto Wanda instead.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with this play here, because usually we want to tunnel out that first hook straight away to get as much pressure on the board as we can as killer, but Duck choosing to go for this Jill here, even though it's in the 4-gen, I don't know how this could play out for him. He could potentially lose all these gens for this, but Wanda seeming to be just throwing all these pallets, just trying to get as much distance and time for their team as much as they can, and they go down on the edge map. That's another hook there and another pop for Duck.
That was a very good chase there, yeah.
There's something to note as well as Hunter doing a really good job. They're getting unhooked and just basically vanishing. The tunnel completely out of the game right now, getting reset as well. So if the LV Duck is going to get a hook here in his 4-gen in the basement, which is a wonderful hook to get, he's still in a bit of a rough spot. I'd say a bit behind tempo.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that. Yeah, he's definitely going to try and camp out second stage after just having a quick check on these gens in this 4-gen. He sees that there's someone on 9 there, but I feel like he's just going to not want to chase that, definitely, because he's got all of mid.
100%. I think he did spot out someone that was on that 8, and if you saw earlier, just before the basement hook, someone got caught out by that little eruption proc, but look at him now, he's just applying eruption to all of these generators, so if he gets those fast down, it's just going to be an easy target for the team.
Yeah, and especially in the 4-gen, I think getting a little bit stuck here, and fortunately Wanda getting saved as a result, but he's just waiting for his rushes, and with very, very good body blocks, and Mercy kind of body blocking Wanda as well here. This is not looking so good, but
really nice body blocks there from LV Duck. Gonna be denying them from leaving the basement for as long as possible. Mercy gonna be playing body, getting him out of that basement, blocking the window and blocking a hit. Gonna be getting Wanda maybe across the map here to 12. That body block is absolutely massive.
Yeah, very, very good body block, even though at the beginning there it wasn't looking so good. Wanda playing this high here and just holding W around, but Double Duck just also holding W, getting that down on Wanda.
Was that
Yeah.
what gen just popped there? Was that up at top?
Yeah, that was top as well, but see that survivor sitting on 8, that actually might pop if he doesn't get there in time.
Oh,
Yeah,
choosing
especially
not
now
to
that-
go to the
Jen's
generator.
choosing to-
Oh,
Oh my.
Messi, they're just getting caught out, not winning that 50-50. Dush is going to choose to slug this. He doesn't really have anywhere it needs to be, but I really want him to check that 8 gen because he saw someone on there with eruption, so
Feels like he
potentially
maybe forgot. and
Copium
then-
Gen's
gets
gonna
it
pop.
done. Oh. You know what? The 4 gen may be gone, but he's still got a 3 gen down here, so
Yeah,
let's
and
see
he's
how
got
they play this out.
so much pressure with the down as well.
Yeah, Mercy getting slugged, and I think that was Smallsy coming in for the save. I'm not sure, and yes, it indeed was. And Smallsy getting the trade onto Wanda and just trying to slug Smallsy. I think Double Duck here could maybe secure a 4K at 2 if he plays this very well.
Yeah, this is a very sensitive situation for the survivors here. They could very easily all be getting slugged and down.
So he's
One
gonna
on
break the
two.
pal on the wrong side there. I feel like you'd really want to like zone him back towards the 6 side of the map, not towards
Yeah.
the 12, and give him that open side. But either way, the mistake did happen. Wanda actually gonna be able to get across the map as a tunnel, getting away yet again. Smallsy, another fresh here. But as you guys said before, he still does have a 3 gen here on the spot side, so he can definitely
Yeah.
still play around it.
Smallsy could be Deliverance also, because I'm not sure why they would trade otherwise. Not much progression on his region as well. I think they probably would be resetting.
Ooh, we catch out Mercy to death, or if we're trying to work on this shack, or potentially go for that save there, but
Yeah.
she's going to choose to hold W straight back up to that top side of the map because going down this bottom side is just not what the team wants right now. Taking a hit, going through this mid pallet. Is she going to play around this mid? No, she... Oh,
Wow.
Finally not getting the stun.
yeah, but good
he's
zoning
deadly.
from Dark.
Deliverance.
That's pushing her straight back down to this bottom side, and like you just said, Deliverance. Oh, the greed from Mercy! Too greedy. I would have thrown that and probably went down for her, but you know, that's just me.
Mercy really knowing her limits is well known, I'd say, in comp at this point for just greeding upon greed upon greed.
Yeah.
Just baiting out swings as much as possible, and it works. He really knows her limits here, but gonna be getting hooked. Smallsy, with that deli, I don't think he's been able to escape this bot side of the map, so if LV Duck can maybe find him just kind of lingering around here and getting a quick down. Nice crash there from Smallsy, not quite gonna work there. Nice patience from LV Duck, and gonna secure that down at Shack and probably another basement hook.
Yeah.
Yep.
and- I
Yep.
think that's a renewal.
You see the renewal come off from Mercy. I hopefully she just tries to stealth it out. Maybe LV Duck's gonna try and catch her out on a gen or something, but we don't see much progress on these bottom gens at the moment. So I think Copium's just on a bit of a struggle street at the moment, trying to get their survivors away from this bottom side when they're either injured or just coming off with a hook. And we find Hunter not quite able to stealth him out. The pallet drop, I don't know if I agree with that because there's not really a safety to Shaq anymore after this unhook. It's just going to be a trade, and Duck just body blocking again. Just these
Oh
body blocks are
my.
kind of
He
cracked.
might be able to actually get both here because Hunter, I don't think, was able to make it out of the basement.
Oh,
He
no.
wasn't.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
now he's got a two-man
Hunter,
slug next to the
no.
hook with eruption and pop. This does not look good for the Survivor team. They've got the extra gen done. They're at 4K1 at the moment. They're on track for it. But they might be able to finish this final gen with like a lot of coordination, and it's going to take a lot.
I feel like at this point you just need to be slamming that gen, probably doubling it, just hoping you can get it done in time.
Yeah.
But as we see LV Duck make his way over to these gens, checking on him, not quite going to be enough. And I think you're right there, Mitch. It's going to be a 4K at 1, it looks like here. I mean, it looks like a bit of a blunder, but I feel like at that point, Copium just kind of felt a bit stressed to maybe try and force something to happen, and just didn't quite work out.
Yeah, definitely. And Hunter gets picked up though, but he's just zoned edge map and ends up going down.
I
and
know.
getting stuck
Runs
a
into
little
the
bit.
tires.
With the fireworks as well.
That tire wall is always brutal to see. You always get you bait into thinking it's a little opening, but it's
Yeah.
just fully blocked off.
Oh,
they get the
oh
gen
my.
done though.
Gens. Wow. Okay, Mercy must have just been sitting on that gen over at 5 and. Dark,
That's crazy.
Knowing that Wanda was on that like short 8 mid gen, didn't think anyone was going to be working on that. That's crazy. I was not expecting that at all from this.
gates on, both on the other side of the map. This, like, was a 4K1 is now probably going to turn into a 2-man out. But they're opting to go for the save.
They're playing altruistic. I kind of love the play, but I don't know if it's the right play for the for the team. But Duck's just amazing with the body blocks, but Mercy's just even better with the body blocks. But I don't know if both of them can get all the way to the top side of the map. We see the door open by Wonder, but
good decision here from Duck. Yeah, and he knows Mercy's worth more points, so definitely this is the chase you want to be taking here, Hunter. Probably gonna make his way to the door. I don't know if there's a whole lot they can do for Mercy. Maybe heal up, take some bodies, but the doors are so far away. Oh my god! LV Duck swinging around that corner. Mercy gonna be greedy, probably gonna be dropping it this time for sure. Maybe a hatch play could be coming into action here as we're gonna be seeing Mercy make a wave down to the bot side of mid here and barely getting caught on that chest with the
oh my god!
The dead hard coming out from Mercy Death Slay, dude.
Maybe one that can come in for a body as well, but no.
There's the down.
Great chase from Mercy, honestly. If maybe a body had to come through from Hunter, possibly taking her down there, she could have made it to the door, and that would have been a little bit of extra points from Copium, but well played by both teams.
Even so, I wouldn't have taken the risk, like, with a reset and a body block, even against the, Blight, like, the potential to just slug and get so many more points off of it is just too much to bear. I would just take the 2-man out, as they did.
Oh, 100%, but I love a good greedy play.
Oh, absolutely.
So we're just going to take a short break, and we'll see...
I think we might be
Copium?
getting straight into it.
Copium next on the Blight.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a great evening today, or I forgot this is not live. Whatever time it is that you're watching this from, we're gonna be going back into the Blight set between Deception and Copium. We're gonna be seeing Green Dean on the Blight today, and going into this trial, we're gonna be seeing the exact same build that Duck brought, and Green Dean looking top side here, and we're gonna be seeing nearly identical corrupt from the last game. This is very weird.
That's very unfortunate for both Blights, but you know, I don't know if I agree with him coming all the way down to this bottom side, because I think he's got a fairly decent forge up the top, similar to what Duck had, but you know, I think Green just wants to. Oh, actually no, he's got a mid-gen, so it's a little bit more split, but I think he could potentially be able to hold this off pretty well, but he hasn't been able to find anyone just yet.
Yeah, they're doing an excellent job stealthing out here. The mid-gen is going to be like, I feel like the game changer, definitely. They're going to have to either commit to it or just ditch it and aim for a 4K1. But they really want to, like, they need to get 2-man out here to confirm the win.
Yeah, and Green, I think, was that some progress on the Gen at 11 there? I'm not sure if that was just me tripping or actually
I think you're hearing
a little bit of progress.
Well, he did check corner map, so it could have, like, their stealth is just...
Well, they're still stealthing though. This is
waiting a corrupt.
very good.
Yeah. They've almost waited out the entire corrupt, bro.
If corrupt actually times out here and there's no chase here entered from Green Dean, the survivors are an insane advantage here heading into the start of this game, as we do see some Gen Breaker 12 and getting an immediate hit.
I didn't even see them there.
What the hell? Neither.
Same.
I feel like Richards might have sponsored that hit there.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, and an immediate down, similar to the one we saw in the first game, honestly.
I don't know. Well, also, the corrupt's over though, so you know they've got a lot. They've got a lot of gens they can just jump straight on now, even though they're getting hooked up this top side. Right? Yeah.
So basically, an identical start with an identical corrupt from last game for Green Dean. And is he gonna pop the gen on main first, or is he gonna check one?
Yeah, I agree with this. Checking his other gen, but doesn't see any progress. So, and he finds someone coming in for the deli.
He hates Devour.
Oh no, it's gonna be a trade coming out as well.
And then he can just go straight for the slug, because we know with deli, there ain't no unbreakable.
Not anymore, at least.
I wish take it back.
Bit of miscommunication coming out as well. Maybe Claudette getting on that gen a little too early. He's just snowballed and sprawled into a trade onto that hook as well. And Seems like it's going pretty downhill here for Deception. Maybe King Bulldozer, the king, the goat of OC, is going to have to come out and make something happen here as we have the double slug up here at the 12 side of the map, and the pick going to be coming through. And we have a slug and a second stage survivor already at 5 gens.
Yeah, this is not looking too good for Deception.
I see
And-
Scratchy's coming in for the pickup. I don't know how I feel about that, because this is just going to be hopefully another quick down for Green
Yeah.
Dean. And
Oh,
we've got-
Ozar!
Russia's back already, and
Down he goes.
oh,
El
this
King.
might be 3 people like incapacitated at the beginning of the game, and
Oh,
it's the wow with the spin.
Nice flare there.
That was well played by Devour there, but Green's just going to leave a slug and go straight back to this hook, because he knows if he just gets his tunnel out at 5 gens, he's sitting in a cozy spot. He doesn't have to do much. Oh, little pallet mine game. Yeah, stand still.
Just trying to wait
I love
that
it.
BT, probably. I'm assuming to try and get like a baited
Yeah.
hit there, but Green Dean being too smart, and a little bit of a juke there coming out from Claudette to deny the hit there from Green Dean, extend the chase a little bit more, but I don't know if it'll be proving too fruitfully as the tempo is quite a bit behind here on the side Deception. Green Dean gonna be trying to swing around that gen, not quite gonna be holding that corner, and that's gonna be the tunnel out here at 4 gens.
Yeah, I'm surprised
Yeah.
Deception even managed to get a gen pop in with all this pressure. They desperately need a reset.
Yeah,
But they still
Yeah.
managed. Was
Death
that
at
the
4.
mid gen that popped?
yeah, it was, and
Oh wow.
Death at 4, 3 injured against a Blight. Okay, Death
Holy.
at 3, I guess.
They
Realistically,
just in no time.
Green doesn't have to leave the top side of the map still.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's true.
why he's coming down here, because he's got a 3 gen up top. He just has to play
Yeah.
for 4K1.
it's a
Not
good
even
play for a 2-2 split
Okay.
on the gens. This could be an out still, even though the horrible start, but the pallet vacuum, oh, that must feel rough for Green Dean. And he's just choosing the M1 mind game this TNL, not the smartest decision, but
Someone coming in for a hit.
he had
Very
not
greedy
getting around
there.
that
That's
body block.
unfortunate.
Oh my, almost getting that hit onto King Bulldozer. Just instantly breaking that pallet, zoning him up to the top side. Pretty smart decision, and making to the 4-lane panel as well. This is
Yeah, this
still
is
though,
most
this is
definitely down. Yeah, there we go.
Hopefully Green can just
despite
drag
them-
him back up a little bit more to that top side, because I think I saw Scratchy's going up towards top as well.
Yeah,
Oh, but he's got
the
no
hooks are a
hooks.
little bit rough though.
Oh, okay. He's gonna have to up the hook right in the middle.
Yeah.
We still got Dark injured on the on the map as well, so if a reset comes through, it might be a little bit better for survivors to play around this. But if that reset doesn't come through, it's still so much pressure for the Blight. Like at the moment, there's not much progress on these gens up top either. So I
Yeah.
think they might just settle for those bottom gens.
But still, the win con is a, I think you need to get 3 stages out the door, and Duck just pre-dropping that Shack pallet, maybe trying to proc that BL, but not being able to on the basement stairs. And really chasing Duck here, I don't think this is the best decision.
You can get a fast down. That's eruption
Ooh,
procs
that's a
on
good
both
use
those
of
generators,
fire.
and as I say it, Dark just vaulting
Excellent
into his arms,
rush.
giving him a beautiful little hug right there.
I
feel
doubt
at
he's
this
gonna get
point-
any aura value from the eruption though, because they're most definitely resetting to try and prevent another tunnel out with Bulldozer.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
even though is it like what 10% off the generator? And hello Bulldozer.
Oh,
The king gonna be getting hit there, and boy, will be making his way to main. This Green Dean not really interested in chasing Bull. Never mind, he actually will be chasing
Yeah,
Bulldozer.
he's committed.
Continuing onto the short wall. Pre-drop gonna be coming out here, playing ultra safe, but good zoning from Green Dean. It's gonna be zoning back to almost nothing here to play around. It should be going in any moment, but the back bounce and the window vault, the back bounce
The
gonna be
main
coming back to haunt
vaults.
him. As we're seeing the mail vault coming through. As King Bulldozer making his way to the bus. I know there's a lot to play around here, though. Yeah, he's going to be trying to make his way to a door, but the dash is going to be coming through, and Green is going to be securing that down. And this is furthering his 4-gen, and a nice little bit of WS
little
action
kinky.
coming out onto the dozer. He won't be happy about that.
yeah.
No, I wouldn't
Green
be.
Dean has so much pressure in the game right now. Those are on Death Hook. I think Duck is first, and no progression on his 3-gen at all. And not even the bottom gens are being progressed, as they were just healing the second before. And yeah, this could be a death in the 3-gen, and at any point.
Yeah, I think Green's comfortable just camping out this death here because he knows there's no progress up top. So he just sits up here. He's playing for a 4K one, and I 100% agree with him. Just, oh no, he's playing a little risky. Find some scratches at Shaq. Hello.
I feel like at that point, all you really have to do is just sit in front of the hook and literally stare at King Bulldozer as he perishes into the sky, because he does have that 3-gen at that top side. And I mean, it's going to be a 2v1 regardless by the seams, but I think he knows no one's really at this top side of the map, so
Yeah.
should be pretty fine.
And the best play was probably to just sit at the choke, like you said, Peps. But I mean, we're just gonna let Green Dean do his thing, and nodding right there. Not too happy about that male vault situation. I guess that's what we have to call it. Ooh, they did pop a bottom gen. But still, Green Dean's still in a very, very good spot.
I would like to see Deception bring this back and just absolutely juice Green Dean, but I think Green Dean's it's probably going to be a blight win for Copium here. But he just can't find anyone. I think we're just going to do a little bit of a walk around the map at the moment. See if we can catch anyone out. Just trying to stealth away, but...
Maybe in the basement? No? Green Dean checking very, very thoroughly, but if maybe Devour or Duck was in the basement, he will live to see another day, and going back into his 3-gen to troll a little bit more and see if there's progression on his gens, maybe applying Eruption on them, and no. They're just playing this very, very slowly. Not so sure what's happening in the comms of a Deception here, but they have to be doing some crazy play or else they will lose this.
Maybe they're hoping that Green Dean will fall asleep here at how long this game takes, and then they'll be able to get the final gen done.
Here we go. We see some scratch marks though. Chase will be entered. It's going to be Devour. Going to be immediately M1. I was about to say this next chase is probably going to have to be like 3 minutes, but with the first hit happening at 10 seconds into the chase, not quite going to be good there. But nice winner vault there from Devour. Going to be denying that hit there from Greeny. But how much longer can he last here is the real question.
Yeah. But winning the 50-50 as well.
He's tried his damned hardest at like a complete dead zone essentially with one window.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing a pretty good job for it, and he's winning it again.
Another 50-50.
So patient with
And he wins again.
Oh,
excellent chase.
This is exactly what Deception need right now. They need a juicy chase. So hopefully Duck's up that top side of the map, just working on generators. And I think, is it Green committing to this chase still? Oh, manages to get the down. Damn.
Was that an eruption proc on Duck? This could be very, very good for Green Dean.
I don't think it procced on the Survivor, but he did have eruption on the generator at the top.
Yeah.
Despite the bad situation they're in, it was good to see Devour have a nice chase there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's exactly what they need. A little bit of like... Oh,
the
Deliverance. Okay. I wasn't expecting that, but at the same time, I thought Devour already got hooked.
Oh no, he got slugged at the very start, and then got picked up by the Jake.
Ah, yeah.
And it's turning out to have paid off.
Green Dean is searching very, very thoroughly. Was that Duck in the corner of his screen there? I'm not so sure what that was. But yeah.
I didn't see a thing. I don't think Green
going...
did either, but ooh, doing a little fake out.
JK
bit coming back.
And it's paid off.
I think that actually was Duck in the corner of his screen, like to the left there. And camping the pallet, getting the stun, and maybe if he can have another juicer chase, Devour can pop a gen on the bottom side here.
I just don't know how this is going to go because there's all the resources are pretty much being used.
There's no pallets at all.
There's nothing on this map. Oh, actually, take my words
Except
back.
that
Hello. Maybe we'll see like a Lithe come to play, but No, I think this is just the down for Duck, and
Yeah.
Green's just gonna
Doesn't-
pick and hook. I think Duck's only on his second hook.
Yeah.
So,
I believe so.
Yes.
And we've got Devour still injured. Sorry, I had a bit of a buffering moment with my brain, but we see Green just going straight back down to the bottom, and ooh, quite a bit of progress on that gen, but Green not choosing to kick it, he's gonna just try and find this Adam, or maybe just wait out Duck's death and close the hatch and just play for doors.
I think if Duck just dies here. Oh wait, no.
Ooh.
He needs 2 more stages. Because I think Duck got a 4 fresh 10, right? If I'm correct.
I think only 2 stages at door, so yeah. But I think regardless, even if they do get one of these survivors out the door through hatch, I don't think it's enough to even win the game, because at the moment there's still 2 gens left on the board. So, and he's managed to find, I think, we'll find Devour again trying to stealth out these gens. There's just not enough progress on these gens now with that pop and eruption, and then
Oh no!
okay.
And unfortunately, I also think Devour is the win con here. He's worth 2 stages right now, so he can literally just hook Devour, make sure he just confirms death on hook, and that will be the win going over Green being guaranteed. A little bit of a back bounce there, unfortunately, but I think he will seal the deal here and get an eruption proc
As well. He chooses to pick. Okay. An interesting play, but yeah, he just chooses to secure his win con instead of greeing for that 4K.
No, I agree with this, because with that eruption, he knows exactly where Duck's gone, so he's just going to go straight over to that 8 corner. They're injured, they're making sound, so it's just going to be, hopefully, an easy find for Green Dean here.
I think she's in one of the lockers, and he is. Still having this panic here, though. Maybe Duck can have a little bit of a chase before he loses this set.
Yeah, nice little 1v1, but we're just going to see
no
Duck
panic,
run into the corner of the map, and I think this is just going to be the...
The edge of map, filler, going to be juicing, running around in a circle. Green going to be downing Duck here. But unfortunately, it was sad to see Deception having strong chases at the end, but they really needed that at the start.
Yeah, 100%. I think there was just a lot of snowballing happening up that, like at the start, up that top side. Just too many trades. Green Dean very good with like the mind games of I'm leaving the hook, JK, I'm coming back. Same thing with the generators. I think Green Dean played that quite well.
Yeah, I think just a couple of macro mistakes from Deception leading to a 4K at 2, and Green Dean playing very, very well, zoning the survivors, having quick chases, and yeah, winning the game for Copium.
Yep. So we see the win on Copium, and we'll take a short break and see you on the nurse set. Welcome back to the second set of this series. We're going to be seeing some nurse gameplay with Copium up first, setting that win con for his survivor team. I'm not too sure who plays nurse for Copium. I think it might either be Green Dean. Actually, no, we see Vanquish. Ooh. I haven't seen Vanquish play in quite a bit.
Yeah, and the few times I've seen Vanquish was, I think I pugged with him one time when he was survivor. And yeah, I've seen, I think, 1 or 2 of his last nurse games, I think. And yeah, he's a pretty decent nurse. I think seeing someone there at the 10 side, not so sure he caught that, but you'll be seeing Grimsy.
Ooh, nice early hit onto Grimsy in his corrupt as well, so I think Grimsy's taking this chase into the perfect spot, and
Ooh.
That pallet just ate his blink. I'm not really sure how nurse works, but yeah.
Oh
no! And again.
Oh
Gets
no!
his blink swallowed.
Maybe he should have been blinking on top of the hill there, aiming up a little bit just to secure the fact that he can zoom to that corner. But now he's just gonna have to be wasting another like blink cycle here, possibly.
And he's lost the ace.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, hello.
I spoke too soon.
Maybe he does have lucky break though, so I think if they just do some crazy juke him off.
Oh,
Not
nice.
quite
Unfortunately,
able
getting
to juke them
grabbed.
out for that one. But we
Yeah.
see a nice hook up this behind main backside, and we see it gen pop. Nice gen pressure coming in from Deception. Sorry, I kind of forgot their name for a little bit, but that's cool. Don't worry, I remembered. And as we can see, I think it's a fairly decent like three gen split, except for that that 9 gen's always like a big hassle on this map, and it's kind of very important gen to get out, especially if there's you know that 4 to 5 gen up top. It can be rough to play around, but I think Vanquish is just happy just to hold this choke point. But we see unhook happen. Oh, crazy! Deception's playing that really, really well, and Vanquish not even able to come get a tag, and I think Grimsy is just able to make it down to that bottom side of the map now.
Yeah, Grimsy is just gone. Very, very good save coming in from potentially, I think the Deliverance player of Deception. And yeah, Grimsy being able to make it to the bottom side of the map, all the way to deep 6. This is not the chase you want to take if you were the nurse here.
Yeah, he's just wasting too much time on this. He needs to get this down now, but Grimsy just reading Vanquish like a book, back and forth, just winning these little like mind games. But Grimsy running into him, and Vanquish just landing on his head with that second blink there. But I don't know if it's enough. I think Deception just has too much pressure on these gens at the moment. We don't see any thrilling tremors on that 1 and 11 gen, so I think Vanquish knows that there's people working on those generators at the moment.
Definitely, and Vanquish going to be trying to protect his 3 gen here on the top side, and seeing E-Man working on the gen, and they do pop the gen at 11, so he will not really have a 3 gen anymore.
Yeah, no, he's gonna have a lot of trouble now with like the classic Cold Tower 3 gen being popped finally. Ooh, that's unfortunate blink there. I'm expecting he's gonna just try and hard protect 9, but even so, the gen split between 5, 9, and 1 is just like it's devastating.
Choosing to go back for his tunnel out, but they've already reset him. He could be stealthing anywhere at this point.
Yeah, if I were Vanquish here, I would probably not get my hopes up too high and just play for stages at this point. This is looking like a out for Deception, and the gen on 1 being popped as well. This is looking very, very bad for Vanquish.
Oh, we do see that tooth come in play right there with the aura reading. If you guys don't know, with that, if anyone doesn't know, with that add-on, after a successful blink attack, I do believe, on that survivor, if they're getting healed, it's basically like Nurse's Calling.
Yeah,
can be pretty handy for a nurse player. I don't play nurse, so I wouldn't really know.
I don't think I've ever seen this add-on come into play and actually get value, but like that was huge information there, being able to find the healing survivors.
Some people may opt to go for a spoon, maybe Batman's Last Breath, I think that add-on is called, where you are undetectable, but Vanquish opting to go for the tooth and actually getting value from it mid-game and blinking there, but I have no idea who that is, but completely reading Vanquish like a book, going towards edge map, and the last gen popping as well. Excellent gen pressure coming in from Deception.
I think that's just going to be a 3-man out. I don't know if they're going to risk taking a save, unless Potato Savage is the Deli player. And if he's the Deli player, then I could potentially be a 4-man out here.
Yeah, maybe a hatch play coming in from Deception, but who knows? Yeah, Vanquish is going to just be sitting in front of the hook here to maybe secure his 5 stage. Not the best result, but yeah, I mean,
I think it's more down to the survivors' just excellent performance rather than the fault of the nurse. Like they just wasted 0 time and were able to just get gen props like any opportunity.
Exactly what you said. The hatch play.
Oh my! The hatch play. Yeah, this is.
Oh wow!
Well played. Well played by Deception. Like you said, those survivors played that well. Died in the right spot. Were able to hold chases for long. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
That was a textbook game on the survivor side.
Definitely. Quite unfortunate for Vanquish to get 3-stage, but Deception just playing better and getting 20 points on the Survivor side, a 12-point lead. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty easy for the Deception Nurse going in with a 4-stage win con. I do not remember how many freshes Vanquish got.
This is going to be rough for the Copium survivors, but I'm keen to
Yeah.
see how they play it out. We'll get back to you guys with after this short break.
All right, welcome back to Deception vs Copium, and we're seeing the second game in the Nurse set here with Deception's Nurse, and they're gonna have to bring out a phenomenal performance, Copium survivors, to come back from this.
Yeah, with a 4-stage win con for Potato Savage, a pretty good Nurse main. I've seen him play Nurse a couple of times, and he's gotten good results. And yeah, like you said, Copium have to play this incredibly to bring this back and win.
I mean, yeah,
Oh
Deception,
my
that
god.
was a crazy blink straight on top of Mercy Death's head, and she doesn't get anywhere after for this one, and I think he's just going to zone her straight back up to this top side.
Yeah.
And... Oh,
That was
Savage, just with
insane.
the keen blinks.
That was an insane first blink there on Mercy. I think actually just catching off guard completely. And as you said, good zoning to this top side. Gonna be hooking her right in the middle of going to assume pull her at like a 4-gen on the top side here. So Potato Savage already in an insane spot right now to try and lock out this.
Yeah. And I'd like to point out as well, Potato Savage is a controller player, so pretty impressive that he's doing all of this and just being a very, very good nurse.
Guys, I was just munching on some food, but yeah, no, I think Potato Savage is in a pretty decent spot right now. He knows he doesn't have to play for much. He can play pretty aggressive, like not only stay around the hook, but he can, like he just did, come down to this bottom side, maybe get a tag here and there. I think all he has to play for is like 4 stages, or he can just go for the auto aim onto the fatigue. But I think he's choosing to classic play of just tunnel out here. Hopefully Mercy Death can get a little bit of a juice up. Surely she's the dead hard DS player. Like,
yeah, signature dead hard slayer.
Oh,
and
I'm very confident they do have dead hard.
Yeah, and all the way to the bottom side she goes, and perfect spot to die as well. And Potato Savage is fatiguing. Maybe Mercy will be able to just dead hard on the edge map, maybe even use her decisive strike if she has it, you know?
Yeah, I'm not sure how long the DS timer is, but hopefully this is a nice DS play, and then she can pull off a dead hard. And we call it. There's the DS straight into the dead hard. Surely, no.
Oh no!
Not quite able to hit the dead hard.
Oh my god! It's Mercy on DHDS. Who would have guessed it? Who would have thunked it?
I don't think I saw it coming. Maybe Mercy needs to play, you know, some what is the word I'm looking for? Less noticeable perks, maybe a different
Predictably.
Yeah, less predictable perks. Maybe play some deli. Mercy on the deli. I want to see that.
I will say this though, it gets in people's heads that like everyone knows that you do run DSDH and you're that confident on it, and you just refuse to take it off. It actually does get in people's heads. I've seen Drua get thrown off by it a few times, especially. And I mean, if it works, you know, don't fix what's not broken. So
yeah, and very, very good gen pressure from Copium here. Sorry, I kind of forgot what teams were playing.
Scratched that before. It's alright. I
I'll
think
say as well here, if Copium can get a free unhook on here onto Mercy without maybe a potential tag coming in here onto the unhooker, they're in a decent spot because Mercy, if she can have a decent chase here, there's still one more stage that needs to be required here for Potato Savage after this time.
Yeah, and going to this top side, a perfect spot to die, and
unlucky.
Not having a good chase, but still, like I said, very, very good spot to die. Maybe even a perfect position considering that they popped gens on 11 and 9.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see some juicy chases from whoever Deception finds next. So Potato Savage. Oh, let me just find this pressure over on 3. Not the pop
Yeah.
eruption, man. Oh, no eruption. Haha, you didn't wait.
No eruption though.
Ah, you didn't wait. Unlucky. Don't get your
Unlucky.
perks.
You should have waited.
Decent
we
gen
do?
pressure here from Copium.
Yeah, no, but
Seem broken here.
Potato Savage is just reading them like a book, just blinking on top of their heads.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to see another down here, yep.
Excellent blinks.
But look at all this pressure on the
Oh,
gens.
isn't
They're
that
really
down next to
trying.
gens.
Oh, they're really trying to pump out these gens, but Potato Savage is just
Oh
reading
my.
them.
Oh,
Oh, Smallsy trying to stealth
Oh.
behind a rock and
This is not
This
looking
is
too good for
looking
Copium.
like a bit of a snowball for Copium right now.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna pick Broken up.
Broken dying next to the gen at 6 there. And Smallsy not expecting Potato to just blink on top of his head. And we now also know where the last survivor Bone is.
And that's
Yeah,
some
very
more regression,
unfortunate.
some more pop, some more eruption.
Mercy
Yeah.
goes down, and it seems like the team is just going to be going down with her. Or everything's just kind of falling apart at this point. It was pretty close. I mean, there was a lot of gen pressure there for that first tunnel out, and maybe the chase maybe could have been extended for another 20 seconds here and there, and different result could have come through. But I think this will be Deception taking this Nurse set, and we're going to be moving on to Doctor, I think, after this on the red shot.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Doctor, zap me. Sorry.
I guess you could say the next set will be electrifying.
What?
Oh Jesus!
I guess you can say that.
These puns are all shocking, guys. Come on.
Oh, I was about to say that. You
Oh,
took it from
me
me.
too.
I'm going to need some therapy after all these.
100%.
Me too.
I'm
man.
going mad.
Oh, is he Bone running to the perfect side of the map where they need to run? But
Oh
runs.
my lord!
Oh, hello. Hello, Smallsy. How are you? Surely power struggle? Oh, okay. If only. If only that was in the game. Oh, no.
One day.
I hope so. I'm a have to message. Who does the balancing? Like T-Doge? I'm gonna message T-Doge. Bring in power struggle.
Get him on it.
Could be an idea. Maybe not. Smallsy has Deliverance though, so maybe they can try to secure a 4K1. Because, I mean, these gens are still pretty progressed, and Smallsy maybe I think now can go for the save onto Bone, and Potato Savage going back, reading this, but it is
It's
not
pretty
correct
much-
as you can see there.
Yeah, it's just game over from here. Like, I think
Yeah.
Copium should try to play for that 4K one, but
Oh,
it's just that everyone's injured. We've already got someone on hook. We know exactly where every single survivor is at the moment, so might just be a good old GG from here. So we'll have to watch this out, see what they do. Hopefully we get some juicy chases from our serves, but it's looking pretty rough at the moment.
I gotta say, the precision from Potato Savage here is just like so amazing. Every single one of his
Yeah.
blinks just like lined up perfectly, and even like things that look like they wouldn't hit would still manage to make their way into his hands. It's just so. Oh, and he found the healing survivors. That's probably just game on the spot.
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
this is just the 4K. Those blinks are a little bit disorienting, but Potato Savage is undetectable, so maybe he can jump scare a Smallsy here. And
I think
does
just a
hear
hint
Bone,
of a
but
footstep.
yeah, Smallsy's just going all the way down. Bone has Unbreakable, I think.
they
And-
are not giving up. They don't care if they've lost the win, come out.
Yeah.
No, they're just trying to play for what they can, and I appreciate that. They're doing a pretty decent job of surviving so far in this 3v1 at 2 gens. But
Oh,
Smallsy just baiting out that swing. I think that's a little bit of a, as you said, a console swing. But
Yeah,
Smallsy's just holding
Very-
W. That's what I do. I hold W as well.
very, very aggressive blinks coming in from Potato Savage, but
Oh.
I mean, he does get spun by Smallsy. He has already met the win con, so I mean, he can do the least, which is entertain the stream. and or not really stream. I mean, but nonetheless, he's just committing to this chase for kind of no reason. Maybe getting a little bit of style points, but Smallzy, very good pathing, confusing potatoes.
Again, just like what happened in that Blight set, you know, we had
Yeah,
what was it? Deception just have such a rough start, but then their last chases were so good. That's exactly what they needed from the start. I think if they had had this type of chase,
Yeah.
Copium, they could have potentially beaten that win con that was set for them. But unfortunately, it was just a bit of a rough start for them. But you know, we love a good chase from Smallzy. I appreciated that. Potato Savage just on point with his blinks tonight. I reckon. I just being able to blink on top of their heads consistently is quite good to watch.
Absolutely. I feel like another factor was not being able to get any dead hard value from Mercy was just like dead hard's one of the few resources the survivors actually have against like a very strong nurse, and it just wasn't quite able to get value out of it. First with the like excellent blink after decisive, and then the having to mend from the endurance from getting unhooked just denied any chance to get anything out of it.
And I think, like we said before, like it's quite known that Mercy Death plays dead hard, so Potato Savage probably could have just baited out dead hard anyway, and maybe Mercy Death was thinking he's gonna bait it out, so she didn't dead hard. Instead, he just blinked on top of her head, and down she goes. But yeah, like you said, getting hit after the endurance just didn't give her enough time to get exactly where she needed to go for her quote-unquote death spot. But we see these survivors resetting still. Potato Savage is not able to find them. Like, come on, guys. GG's. Go next.
They're not giving up.
They're not giving up. They're holding on for dear life. We're just going to see Potato Savage just kind of taking a stroll around Coal Tower, giving us a little bit of a tour. Here we see Coal Tower, the water tower on our right. This, as everyone will call it, is 7. I'll just give you guys a little bit of a tour. Welcome to my crib, MTV Cribs.
We need the dramatic camera zoom for that one.
Yeah. Hey guys, and welcome back to MTV Cribs. I mean, DVD Cribs.
What am I
We haven't seen a full reset.
I think they're just chilling in the corner of the map, planning their next game. Like they've got the whiteboard out. Like, what are they doing? They're just...
They're in the war room, making up a strategy of what to do next.
They are doing something here. I'm not sure what they're doing, but Bone is not resetting, so maybe they're working the gen at 4. I think he just saw someone at 7 there, like next to the rock filler. Yeah, he did. He did see Smallzy stealthing, but I don't think Potato caught sight of him, and he just walked by him. That is
That's rough.
very what's the word? Anxiety-inducing.
I and F in here from Copium. They're still trying to get all the gens done, as you saw with the quick panning to the survivor POVs, but unfortunately still have lost this set, and right now it's just kind of waiting for Potato Savage to catch a survivor off guard.
And checking the main gen here, I might find Bone, or will at least hear some regression or progression.
Finally, we see some scratch marks for what feels like the first time in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And there we go.
When he does find
Oh,
no!
rock!
It hits the rock.
Mining away. This has been the longest 2v1 in like since I've been watching DeadbyOCE, but valiant effort from Bone here, just holding W around this main building. Not Potato Savage not able just to blink on top of the heads.
Firecracker.
What is happening here?
There we go. Finally, we see a down come through, and it's like getting some
teabag.
teabags from Smallzy.
Smallzy knows.
Maybe Smallzy can do another juicy chase, pick up Bone for that body block.
Yeah, I think at this point you really just want to self air for the next 10 minutes and try to deny the win here from Potato Savage for as long as possible.
Just playing with them. it's all a mental game. They're just mentally frustrating Potato Savage. So when they go into this Doctor set,
All of
it's,
a sudden.
definitely. They're definitely playing the mental game. I think Copium's probably going to have a better mental going into the next one.
Yeah.
Because Potato Savage has just been run around for so long.
Absolutely. Another
like
strat they could be
this.
playing for is the server shutdown, just like knowing DVD servers are generally very unstable, hoping that it maybe crashes and they get the rematch.
Server shutdown win con was not achieved there, as Potato
Yeah,
Savage will be
no.
going Smallsy, unfortunately.
Oh, but does he have a hook for Smallsy? Are we going to see a wiggle out? Nah, surely not. Surely Potato makes this hook.
Please.
Oh, just.
And there we go.
Just.
Now we have to worry about the bleed out.
Where is Bone? I think that's like the 2 tile? 3 tile?
Please just crawl into the middle of the road.
GG's go next. Nice little. Oh, 360 hatch close. Skill.
Very difficult to pull that one off, especially in comp with the nerves. That's very impressive.
Yeah, I can only do 180s.
Yes, yes.
Oh, we saw a bird go off, so we know exactly.
There
what
we
it is,
go.
and there we go. Pick him up. GG's. Let's go next. We're just gonna move straight on to the Doctor set. We're not gonna watch Bone fly up into the air. I think everyone's a little bit over watching a 10-minute 2v1, but we'll see you guys next for the Doctor.
All right, welcome back into this amazing set between Deception and Copium. We just had a 5 to 10 minute stall out playing for that. What was it? The server shutdown win con. Not quite going to be coming through there onto Copium, but now moving into the rat shop, we have Doctor. It's going to be Potato Savage yet again, bringing some, I guess you could say, some order back into the set, and maybe ready to just dish out a bit more discipline in the stock set coming up.
Yeah, I guess you can say so. And seeing a strange corrupt again. I don't know why today we've had a very, very weird corrupts throughout most of these sets. And finding out, no idea who this is. I think Vanquish, but not chasing them as it is in the corrupt side of the map. But I take it back. And no,
Oh,
he's
that's
chasing
my
Mercy
girl.
instead. Running into a little bit of a dead side of the map, having only this one pallet and a TNL.
Oh, and it's an active
Maybe-
generator too.
Oh, and he does find Broken as well. Gonna be taking his chase here. I think he can maybe delay some time by just running around this before getting hit, and goes back to the corrupt side of the map. Pretty smart decision here coming from Broken.
Why didn't he just hold W
Hold
to
on.
jack? What is he doing?
That was a little strange.
I thought he got stuck for a second, and I was like, hang on. But I think he just wants to play around this pallet for as long as he possibly can, but...
Someone needs to come
He's-
body here, and oh my god.
Ooh. That's
We
a
get the
fairly
almost-
quick down for our Doctor here in Deception, and he's got a hook right in the middle of what seems to be a solid bot 3-gen.
Yeah, and also getting the I forgot what that perk is called. Pain
Oh,
res
Pain
proc
res.
to
I forgot about that.
I think Claudette. And we're gonna be seeing a not really strange perk. I've seen many doctors pick it now, or they've started to pick it up. Thank you, English. Merciless Storm. Maybe to secure the 4K, even though Doctor isn't really of a killer that would get a expected result. That is a 4K.
I
You
gotta
get
say,
best
I
high
love the
status.
Merciless Storm. It's just like so interesting. It makes the game so volatile, and
Yeah.
it's really just like keeps everyone in just like being able to have a potential 30-second stall plus regression on a 90% gen is
Yeah.
just like anything can happen, and I just love to see it.
Very much so, and Smallsy forcing Locker here on 6th side of the map. I think this is another pain res as well. Not looking too good for
Potentially.
survivors of Copium.
Have faith in Copium. I want to see a nice juicy chase come from Mercy Death. I've got my fingers crossed. I know my Guat, you know. As her as I would say, as her apprentice, I know she can juice really well, and I think we just caught her out, or maybe that was Vanquish we see, but no, Doc's choosing to go straight back to his hook. He wants this tunnel out. He wants this secured stage at 4 gens. Oh, whoa, 4 gens. I didn't realize they popped a gen. When did that happen?
And where did that happen?
Probably one of the top
Also
side
the top
gens.
side of the map, yeah.
Well played, Copium. But like I said, this is such a ill 3 gen, 4 gen down this bottom side.
Yeah.
They need to be dying up that top side now. They can't be dying in this area. But I think Copium's just choosing to sit on gens. Hopefully they've got like a 3-man sit on gens. Or no, actually, I take my words back. Here's Vanquish coming in. He can't afford to take a hit here. He either gets the free unhook or doesn't.
Yeah, now we know that Doctor, being one of the few killers that can actually stop a, I think a trade before second, but unfortunately, Potato Savage not being able to do that, and another down to Smallzy, and taking the pain res onto Vanquish, a pretty good decision.
Unfortunately, he couldn't get it in before the gen pop. I feel like he got a little bit greedy there for the hit. Thought that he'd be able to sneak it in just before second, but I think we saw Smallzy actually stayed on first stage for that because he didn't opt to do the safer route and spam shock.
Yeah. Fortunate for Potato Savage, but he will be able to pressure the survivors of the top gens now that the hook is a little bit closer to the top mid side of the map.
Yeah, right now they've only got certain like points where they can actually come in and save. I think Mercy and Broken might need to go for like a split save. Maybe Broken come in for Smallzy and Mercy come in for Vanquish. And I think that's exactly what they're doing. I see Broken there. We saw Birds fly off over in 6, and we got the unhook coming in from Vanquish. But I think Potato Savage just wants Smallzy out of the game to make it easier on him, because we know Doc's not the strongest killer in the pool, but see
the animation
coming from
cancel.
Mercy to spin. Oh, that's my. Oh, let's go. But Potato Savage choosing to just keep on Smallzy, get him out of the game as fast as he can to make that a 3v1.
Oh, the Shack mind game.
Down. Oh.
And look at this
Quite
progress on
unfortunate.
Shack too. So unfortunate for Smallzy. Maybe we see like a cracker come play. Oh, hello, Mercy.
My.
Is that a?
Was that Merciless?
Yeah,
Or
I think
Repressed Alliance?
it could be either. Merciless Storm, if you let go of the gen without actually hitting any skill checks, you don't get the regression. It only blocks it off. So there's a potential they just try to waste the Merciless Storm knowing it was in play. And if so, that is possibly the biggest brain thing I've ever seen.
Possibly.
I don't think it was a Merciless Storm. I do think it was a repressed, as usually with Merciless, do you not see the gen highlighted as like,
oh, that's true.
blocked?
Yes, you do. Okay, never mind.
Whereas with repressed, the survivors can see the gen blocked, but we're gonna see it. Oh, debated. And just a nice little pick coming on from Mercy. But you know what? She's up this top side of the map now, so the Doc has to travel all the way back down to the bot just to try and either find Vanquish, who's injured, or even just kick his gens. And I think that was the last pain res coming in, so that Shack gen probably just got annihilated.
Yeah, all 4 pain res is used. 1 person on hook, 1 injured at 2 gens. Very, very good situation to be in if you were Potato Savage here on the Doctor. And very, very quick save. A very good one also. From, I think he was Vanquish?
Yeah, must have been, because Ace is up here with Doctor.
Yeah.
They're going to be able to get a reset very safely on the bottom side of the map, but Ace might be going down for it. We'll see. He is healthy, so he has the chance for a very big...
Oh, hello.
Hello.
so to speak.
Kiss.
A bit of commentator's curse there.
That kind of scared me.
Yeah, no, that's...
Well, a little bit of mind games. There's no way this works, right?
Oh, did it work?
Unfortunate.
Potato
Damn.
Savage. Utter dominance over the Copium survivor side here.
Yeah.
Just pulling out the weirdest mind games I've ever seen, but still, it does work, so yeah, good for him, I guess.
Yeah, and you know what? He's sitting happy because he just watched 2 survivors reset with sloppies. That takes a bit of time, so he knows there ain't no pressure on the gens at the moment, so he can comfortably sit back, kick his feet up, and have a great time. Just watching
And-
Broken hopefully go up
Die.
into the sky. Yeah, die on hook.
While we're in this little bit of downtime, does anyone know anything about Doctor add-ons? Does like what's the purple one doing? Because I know the green is
It's,
it increases the radius and like makes it a bigger cone, doesn't it?
It's I think it's the decreased shock timer thing.
All right.
Not the static blast. It's the. I have no clue how to explain this, but you know when you
Hold
M2 shock,
When you
just
empty,
makes
yeah,
it
yeah.
drop faster. Yeah.
All right. So it charges
Because-
quicker, or
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the time
basically.
between like shooting it and actually activating.
Yeah, yeah. There we
Right.
go.
Okay. Ah,
When
that-
a double save.
Mercy,
Do not think
she
this is the
duped out
play.
that shock. I think it potentially
Yeah.
could be, because if Broken goes... Someone needs to come in for a hit. Yeah, Mercy
Oh,
coming in
Mercy
for a hit.
with a
Perfect. They need to get to that top side of the
body.
map right now.
Yeah. If
Broken.
Broken just has a decent chase and dies deep 12 here, Copium can actually bring this back and maybe pop all 5.
Yeah, well, they've only...
Potato's
Oh,
actually
nice!
not shocking, and Broken staying at the pallet, stunning Potato there.
Yeah, he's choosing to leave, go
And
straight back to his
He
gens.
just, he just chooses to leave. A pretty good decision. Has to not let Shaq get any more progressed, and another weird mind game from Potato Savage. Fortunately, not working out for him, but pulling out another one. And yeah, I think Vanquish will be going down here any second now.
He just needs to get as far top as he possibly can so they can reset maybe. We see a reset come through on Broken, but Broken can't reset Mercy because
Yeah.
he's in tier 3, so he has to snap out first. I think they might just choose to come back to these gens and maybe pressure them and
Yeah.
not reset, but it's a 3v1, you kind of need that reset to happen. We see Broken snap out of it.
I think maybe Mercy is gonna wrap for the save, and Broken's gonna be pressuring the gen at 7. Not too sure what they're trying to do here. And no, they actually just reset. Okay. This will be pretty interesting to see what their game plan is.
Or are we going to see another 10-minute stall? But we see the shock coming on Mercy. I think exactly what you said. Mercy wrapping in for save.
Yeah.
And then Broken's probably just going to be sitting on that 7 gun over in the corner.
Yeah, and Mercy, Potato getting a little lost there. While tracking
Oh
in.
my
Mercy
God,
seeing him
Mercy's
again!
She
Oh
is just,
no.
She owns him. She owns Potato Savage, and I'm saying it now. But I think Potato's just going to wait for Vanquish to die. Yeah, he's going to body block the hook. Mercy still gets it off, and he hits Vanquish. No, that's not what Potato Savage needs, but that's exactly what Copium needs. But where is
Yeah.
Vanquish going?
Vanquish is going into the gens though. Mercy being the MVP so far of the Doctor set, and Vanquish barely getting that vault into the shack. And Potato, okay, that was another one of his mind games. I thought he was gonna leave to check the gens there, and he does do that. And we see Broken doing the gen at
He just
7 here.
goes-
It's decently progressed as well.
Ooh,
Vanquish can just sit on 4. This could turn out great for Copium, but no, Vanquish is at 6 for some reason, getting caught out there.
Maybe if Broken can come in for a hit here, they can both get up to the top side, and
Oh,
Vanquish is just choosing to die on the edge map. This isn't where you want to be, man. Get out
yeah,
of
this
here.
is in the gens that are being progressed as well, and
We see the
they
gen
do
pop.
7.
Wow.
Okay,
Oh,
if
they
play
doubled
this,
it.
If they play this very well, this could lead to an out.
He's going to choose to
I have
chase
to-
Mercy because I think Mercy's worth more.
Worth
No?
more?
Oh, no. He wants... I think he's just going to try and protect the doors. I think they're both top
Yeah.
side, so...
Yeah, the doors are at 1 and I think 11. Probably the best you can get for the top side, and committing to Mercy here would probably be the play. Getting that 11 stage for fresh. A very beatable win con for the Deception Survivor side.
Is that a flashbang?
Mercy, we
That was a
actually see a
flashbang.
flashbang.
I love that.
I
Oh, she
am
gets that pallet drop. Nice.
Oh,
very nice.
this could be a hatch play actually if Broken
Yeah, I
Get
think she's just gonna hold W to the door. She makes it. If she gets
Oh,
hit
she
here,
actually does make it.
Broken comes in for a body. That's a 2 out. Well
Yeah,
played.
Yeah, and here he comes.
Very, very good clutch from the Copium Survivor side there. From a game that looked like a 4K at 1, turned into a 9 stage.
Yeah, Mercy Death
Very, very
literally
well
said,
played.
I don't need Dead Hard.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Their comeback from Copium, I thought they weren't going to get that one, but well played from both sides. I think we're going to be seeing Copium next on the Doctor. Let's see how this goes. Can Deception clutch it, or will it be a win for Copium? Catch you guys soon. Welcome back, gamers, to our second set of the Doctor on Wretched. We're going to be seeing Deception, Copium. Wait, I can't remember who's playing Killer. No, we just saw Copium play Survivors.
Copium.
So we're seeing Copium try and hold this win con of what is a win con? It's
10 stage.
10 stage, I think. Yeah. So let's see if Green Dean can hold that win con. It's a fairly could be a pretty beatable win con because Doctor's not the strongest, but we do see someone jumping out of a locker at the wrong time, man. That was bad luck, unfortunately. Is that Mr. Bulldozer coming in?
Oh.
Nice early here. Just fumbling, I think, there, Bulldozer. Not getting that drop on the pallet, getting stuck there. A little unfortunate, but we see him just going to hold W over to this edge map, and Green's just going to hold W as well and chase him down. Maybe see some shocks coming in. Make sure he can't drop that pallet. It's exactly what's going to happen, and I think this is going to be a fairly quick down at the start of the game.
Yeah. This is a very, very good start for Green Dean here on the killer side. And I'd like to mention, we're seeing the exact same build going into this trial. I probably would have expected a maybe Noed instead of the Merciless Storm to guarantee the win con, but who knows? Green Dean is probably cooking up something with this.
Yeah,
Here in the Convention League, we like to play for a win.
Yeah, I think Green's just confident. He just knows he can win this for his team, and he knows exactly how to play Doc, so he's just gonna use perks that are just gonna stall for as long as possible in-game rather than play for that end-game. He doesn't want the gens done, so he's just gonna do what he can to stall.
Yeah. He can pressure a lot of gens from this position here. I have a very bad memory, it seems. I can't really remember where the gens are, but we see a little merciless proc on the generator at the one side of the map there, and oh my, is that a 4-gen on the top side?
I think it is, but I don't think Green Dean really cares about like 4 gens, 3 gens at the moment. He just wants this tunnel out. They're about to hit second stage. We see someone coming in. I think if Green plays this correctly, he needs to... Oh, I think he needed to just go in for that shock, but you know what? He's got a slug, and he's just going to choose to tunnel... what's his name? Bulldozer, yeah.
Bulldozer
did hit second there as well, which... So, very unfortunate. A bit late decision there by Doc. Maybe it's going to cost them.
This is an incredible setup, though. So maybe King Bulldozer can last a little bit, maybe try to get a juicer chase so his teammates can pop the generators, but getting shocked, there's someone needs to come in to take a hit right now, or else he will die, and yeah, that is a death at 5. Not the thing you want if you were a Deception.
No.
Absolutely not.
And we did see that Merciless proc, so... And we see another one proc.
Second one.
What's going on here? Skill checks, guys. Little mini games just... Yeah, the little mini games just coming in clutch for Green Dean right now. We see him walk across the map, do a little static blast, and we see one gen pop, but there's already someone on this generator over here. We saw a I didn't even realize they reset Duck, but you know what?
Yeah, it's very quick.
Duck, I've seen him play before. A very, very good chaser overall. So maybe he can hold the chase, but no, Green Dean deciding to leave to go after E-Man, but not choosing to do that again, kicking the gen for some regression. Does still have a 3-gen on the top side and the bottom side, although the top side one is a lot better than the one on the bottom side. Found someone here, and that will be E-Man running around the main building. Maybe you can try to last.
Oh, doesn't quite make that strong window. I just realized I got the pretty strong window set up, but
Yeah.
it's just not going to be enough for E-Man. Just taking that hit, and Green Dean just leaving him. It's fine. Probably going to try and get some sloppy tags along the board, which is pretty much what you want to do in a 3v1 like this. They've got 4 gens to do. I think Green Dean's sitting pretty comfortably, unless they can get like a 5-minute chase, maybe longer. I think they could possibly bring this back, but
Very nice.
quite getting the hit there, Greens. Sorry, my guy.
I think it's very like important the amount of pressure he can get from just one small chase, because he Green Dean I should say is able to apply tier 3 madness and also get the sloppy on top of that. Like the amount of slowdown he gets from just like getting a few hits is like, it's gonna be so difficult for the survivors to reset.
Duck is doing an amazing job here. He's taken Green Dean for a little bit of a walk around the park. He's done a pretty much a full lap of the map, taking him back up to this top side. But
Excellent chase. Yet again, he has had another chase, but getting his animation cancelled there, I can see, and going down in the corner would be the best play, but okay, that is one of the hits of all time.
But I think Duck should have died down the bottom, because there's so much progress on that gen, and
Definitely.
Green's just gonna get a pain res, and that's even more
gens.
progress. Yeah, it's a lot tighter 3 gen up here than what it was down the bottom.
Yeah. Maybe he decided to prioritize chase over his positioning, but not working out in the end, as he got downed at the 11 side of the map, directly in the middle of his very, very good regen here.
This is look pretty dire for Deception, but we see a pretty fast unhook come through while Green is taking a little stroll around the main building. But I think Green might be happy just to take like fresh hooks here. Oh no, he's gonna choose to chase Duck. Maybe Duck can do another juicy chase. Someone can wrap around for that. Where was it? Like 9 gen?
9, 10?
Yeah. Jump on that, get it done, and they might be in a better spot, but Duck just not winning that mind game.
Yeah. It's not much you can really do at a pallet like that, especially against the Doctor, but now he's got another hook in the top side of the map, and he's going over to defend 10. He probably can get there before they even finish it, even if they were doubling it.
No one's on it.
Because of the pain res pressure.
Definitely, Mitch.
We see a reset happen, so he knows no one's on gens.
Yeah, this is looking rough for Deception, knowing where everyone is as well. Green Dean again. A very, very good killer performance so far tonight. And yeah, choosing to go for E-Man instead. But no, he's just sitting at the main building, pressuring his generators. I don't think they're able to pop 10 as well. This is not good for Deception.
They need to be sitting on a gen right now. Right now, E-Man needs to be sitting on that 10 generator just to get it out of the way. Because Duck's dead. They're just doing nothing at the moment.
Doing a double save?
They're going for a double save. They really want to play for the win here.
Oh, no, and it doesn't pay off.
Oh, I really think that early death on Bulldozer has like affected their mental.
100%. That's
very much. Yeah.
Exactly what you need as a Doctor too.
Good zoning from Green Dean. Zoning Potato Savage towards the top side with only one pallet at the 4 lane. A very, very unsafe tile against the Doctor. If he just does a little double back, maybe he will catch you off guard. And Potato Savage is holding W to the bus here. Green Dean not being able to mind game that and hitting the vault as well. And he has a pretty decent setup here to work with, and Potato Savage not falling for any of Green Dean's mind games. Oh, did he just lose
this
track
isn't
of
the
him?
best pallet.
I think he got stuck on the locker there.
Yeah, I was about to say that. He just trapped himself in a corner. Tried to corner tech him, didn't quite work. But I think Green knows exactly where E-Man is too, so might be a little bit of a GG's from here, but yep.
Yeah, and there it is.
This is Green Dean securing the win for Copium here. Very, very well played in his Blight said and Doctor said. Having a consistent performance of you know 4King.
Yeah, no, very well played. Like for these amateur teams, like you know, they're learning their stuff. They're getting used to being in like a tournament atmosphere. So I think they're playing really well from both sides. You know, that nurse set coming in from the Deception Survivor team,
Or
just being able to.
Juke here.
Oh yeah,
And
Green Day just said, "Step out, it's over, buddy."
and the man just accepting his fate, and that is the win for Copium.
What a game!
Yeah.
Green Day just played this one like too well for Deception to be able to come back from any of it. I think they were just maybe fumbled a little bit of overwhelmed, because I know like you get overwhelmed sometimes when one little thing goes wrong, and you know you're trying to maybe like you make the mistake and you feel like your whole team's like, oh no, but you know Green Day did a little bit of a happy static dance, and that's going to be the win for Copium. So thank you all you guys for casting with me on the couch tonight, Gunther, Peps, Mitch. Do you guys have anything to say before we end it here?
I guess not.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty open and shut case there. I feel the Nurse game was really just a huge factor in like both the Blight and the Doctor game both had like they were quite close, and like a lot they were both fighting back and forth, whereas the Nurse game they just sort of dominated.
It was very one-sided.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very well played for both teams. So we're gonna call that one there. Win for Copium. You guys know what to do. Check the socials, Twitter, Discord, all that stuff, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
Woo!